Hi YouTube, Marko with Marko's Garage coming to you today. 51 Hudson Hornet, we're going down to the Great Beater Challenge 2022. Going down to Rocky Mountain House and then taking that trip north for the next 2 days. It's 4 o'clock in the morning now here in Edmonton. So we got to be there for 8 a.m. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. Got to get some fuel. Let's go hit the road. Alright, just before I head out, I just want to go over the car a little bit. I didn't do anything other than an oil change. Last year I didn't have these moon disc hubcaps on it. I also didn't have this 51 Alberta license plate on it. And really, I added some different mirrors because the other ones are up here I could not see out of. Other than that, the car hasn't really changed other than just basic maintenance. So, let's take it on the trip and see how it is. Love the way the gauges light up on this car at night. There you go. Alright, let's hit that start button. There we go. Alright. Now the fuel gauge works on the car except it's empty is full and full is empty. I think it's just around a half tank. Fuel, a little less than half tank. We'll get started on that. Edmonton skyline at night. Alright, here you are, gas station, gonna get some fuel. So yeah, basically I haven't even done much to this car to get it ready. I just did an oil change. I adjusted one tire on end because I had some tire scrubbing on the one right front corner. To get this thing going, we're gonna hit the road, and when we get there, I'm going to try and do a live and basically talk about all the cars that are there. It's just me on the trip, if you noticed. I don't have anybody else with. Matt, well, you know, he's 18 and full of, got a girlfriend, you know. So anyway, basically not much going on, just me, and which is good because I'll be able to sit here and do recording and talk to you guys and not have any distractions, and we'll have a good time. This car is hard to fill. You can't. Oh, give it a little kick and shake. Okay, I'd say we're full. You can actually see the level of the fuel. Jerry can's full. $48. That's all I could get in her. Let's hit the road. Car should fire up. There you go. Alrighty. Let's go. Alright, well, let's see if we can find ourselves a coffee. I also see some lightning up ahead, so in the distance, so we might have rain today. That's okay, the wipers work. It's the whole point of the Great Beater Challenge. It's roughing it. Right, well, we've been going through a heat wave for the last little bit. We're talking plus 34 Celsius kind of numbers. Anyway, in Fahrenheit, that's, let's see, double it, yeah, 30. Basically, we're looking at 98 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly. So it's getting pretty warm. Anyway, we've had these hot days, day after day. And, like, even it's 4 in the morning, the sun has been down. I'm already, like, sweating. So it's going to be a hot one. I don't mind if it rains, but I don't mind if it's dry either. Got my coffee here, little coffee, just something to kind of give me some energy here. But off to Rocky Mountain House we go, and we're just out on the highway 2 here. Well, then we're gonna head over and take the back roads. Maybe I'll see how I feel. Might stick to the main roads because it's dark. I don't really feel like hitting a deer or an animal. Love looking at these gauges at night. Just a beautiful view. You've never seen a Hudson Hornet light up at night. That's how it looks. starting to get lighter, and the sun is just starting to peek over the horizon. Alright, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning now. As you can see, everything's nice here, and almost the Rocky Mountain House, about 4 minutes away. So we'll see you there. Okay, no worries. Alright, here we are at the Great Beater Challenge where we're starting, which is in Rocky Mountain House. I got here at 7 o'clock in the morning now. 9:04, so I've been here just around 2 hours. I did a live if you want to check that out, but let's just go around and see all the different vehicles that are here in case you didn't get to the live. So let's go around and look. Let's go start with this 4x4 Cadillac. It's a 1964 Cadillac. I think in my live I said it was a 63. Kind of looks similar. So anyway, let's take a look. Here's this Cadillac. Looks like it's on a Dodge chassis. Or Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford chassis. Okay. Alright. So there we go. It's got Chevy, these are like the dually fender flares that we cut down. By my luck, I'll be demonetized because there's music. Figure with a car like that, with the size of the trunk, you wouldn't need the trailer.
We're camping in that.
You're camping in that, okay.
5-day trip.
That's it.
I know at one
52, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, these all sort of look the same for a few years. Are these the original hubcaps on this? Is that how would it come with these hubcaps, or are these off a Wagoneer or something? Or?
These hubcaps came off of the 63 J1100s.
Okay.
The truck that replaced the Willys.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's the next generation.
Nice.
The Willys were made from 48 to 63, and the J 100s or 1000, which was a full-size cab.
Yeah.
And after that, they came out with the Wagoneer.
Cool. That was very cool. Well, thanks for sharing. Very cool. You sleeping in the camper? Awesome. How long have you had this truck?
for hours, results
It's been in the family since 56. It's been in my name since 83.
So 76, you said? Your name since 83, but...
I've owned it since 83, but it's been in the family since 56.
Oh, 56, so when it was fairly new. So I didn't quite hear it, it's far away. Cool. There you go. Almost a one owner, well, second owner probably. Now you're number 3. Or did it pass through uncles and stuff?
Well, my stepfather was second owner in 56.
Oh, cool.
I got my driver's license in it.
Oh, very cool. It's great. Ford Maverick. Okay, here we got an 80 Malibu. As I've said before, I grew up in one of these cars. It was yellow. Had an olive dash and white seats in the car that I grew up in. Very cool to see this out here. It's got Camaro wheels on it, obviously this one. I like that car. This 73 Nova is sporting an LS engine. But there you go. You guys have all kinds of fun here. The size of this tip here. Fiat.
No, you should really put something car in there too.
Yeah, they'll give you 5 years.
Here's a long Cadillac. There we go. It's a limousine. Yeah, there's a station wagon here, Dodge Diplomat. These are cool looking cars. I love the dog dish caps, of course.
That's what I did. I know it's been out there all. Smoke shows fun with friends. Driving in Pitcher Creek to Main Street turns, and then you got a friend behind.
Firefly with turbo. It's a factory turbo car.
No, I saw this came up for sale. We tried this. it up. Dog dish. I had the exact same dog dish cap.
It's the turbo steering wheel that they had. Sorry, there's so much going on. I should be talking more here. There's 73 over here. They're saying it's the Great Beater Challenge, not the Great Sleeper Challenge, but that's okay. I love seeing this car here. It's fantastic. Here's just an old GMC van, sort of a camper special. Nice thing about that, you get a place to stay. This Phoenix has been in the guy's family for a while. I think they even has all the original documentation on this car. So it's kind of fun to see it out. Little horn. Get out, eh? Now, part of the competition is you got to have truck nuts on your car. I mean, you don't have to. It's you get extra points. So, of course, on my Hudson, I have a gold set. All right. There's my Hudson here. It's got the lights on to show that the emblem lights up in the middle here. Paid $500, I guess, for this, and drove it out of the field it was sitting in for 20 years. Ford Expedition. Now this is really cool. This is a man, this truck. This is here as a support vehicle. I gotta get back so you can see this whole thing. In fact, let me get to the other side and just walk around it. Check that out. Just the size of that truck. I don't know, I want to talk to the guy. One is to see how much mileage he gets with this and what the top speed is, you know, comfortably going down the highway. That's very cool. I love old military stuff. Big trailer he's towing, so you can watch it. You can see last year's too. I did the last year's Big Beater Challenge on my YouTube channel called Roy Marko's Garage. The Abraham Lincoln. Look at that. USS looks at the planes on there. Just a big boat. Removed before flight.
Ahoy.
Yeah, ahoy. Yada. Well, they're doing the driver's meeting pretty quickly here. Chevy truck all decorated, or GMC I should say. This old Rambler's pretty cool. It's a 64. It's got the older engine that's what's in my Hudson. COVID response team. There's the response team there. Now this Imperial, I gotta say, look at this. This is pretty cool here. Really cool to see that car out. This only I think 1 or 2 years they did this where the headlights are totally clear of the body.
Did you do any before that? No. Well, I did the junior.
Here's a Toyota. I don't know if he's part of the challenge or what.
Which is like would scare the hell out of me.
These are really cool cars back in the day. I was showing this on my live here. I dig the interior. Like that would have been pretty cool. Orange car, orange interior with those seats, that pattern. What a cool ride. I mean, yeah, if you like Pintos, but they're a good looking car. They have a good look to them. Okay, I gotta head over to the driver's meeting and we'll get today started.
the 2022 edition of the Great Beater Challenge. All of you, you've made the start. Some have not been so lucky. We've lost a few already. We have our FART crews, or Fast Action Response Team. These are crews that are going to be around in vehicles such as I'm kind of one, Clem will be in the Explorer, and we have Pete and Lisa in the F-150 over there. It's Max. Oh god. Sorry. So we have Pete and Lisa over in the F-150 over there as well. They will be our FART crews. We also have our heavy recovery, which has a new name this year, which is SHARK, or Super Heavy Awesome Recovery. And that is both Ross in this wonderful unit right here, and Jim in the Titan and the double car trailer. So these guys will be following along at the back of the pack. If something happens to you, obviously we'll try to get you going before they get you. If they get you, they're there to help you, or if we have to, throw it on the trailer to get you somewhere where you can't repair it, or leave it and come back for it later. They're not there to tow you the whole way, even though they absolutely could. But they are there to help you get going again or hop with another team. The big thing is, what I want to see from all of you today is good behavior. We are out there representing ourselves as a car enthusiast community, and I want you guys to act befitting of that. Oh, yes. And for those who complained last year that the challenges were too easy. Not only are they harder, but they're also not in order anymore. So I did give you what was on day 1, what was on day 2, and what could be done on both, but they're not in order. So good luck.
Thank you so much. All right, I got the booklet here. Get back to the car. Check it out. This is what we get. And this is the route. So Rocky Mountain House. We'll be going up. So it's hard to see all these names here, especially with the camera. We end up in Grand Cache, Alberta. Okay. These are all the directions in written form. And then on day 2, it'll be from Grand Cache in a different way down all the way to Rocky Mountain House again, where we are now. All these are the, if we see these things, we're supposed to get pictures of them for points. Alright, so here we are, we're on the highway. Highway 11, just leaving Rocky Mountain House, and you got the Cadillac behind me here, stuff in front of me. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys with the whenever I hit a stop. Alright, so here we are, first stop to get to that side Gila. Guys take photographs. And we're just on the side of the highway here. The Mini Lee 1 here, yep, blue head gasket. So it's steaming. Anyway, they got water. They're gonna try and do something with it. Everybody else is kind of heading out, so they're okay with it. All right, so let's hit the road. Oh, it's raining. Okay, so here we are in Nordegg, Alberta. Just pulled into the gas station. Everybody's out here getting fuel. It's raining. There was one sort of picture I didn't stop and take. It's kind of tough when you're all by yourself here, no one reading the map and that. So anyway, after Nordegg, it's going to be turning onto a gravel road, which is like a trucking road, and then heading 100 and some kilometers on that. 111 kilometers, so that's going to be all gravel. Now wet mud, basically. Alright, this is where the real fun begins. We're off the beaten path, got some fuel. Next refueling isn't for like another 300 kilometers. And for the next 111, in fact even more than that, this is what we're driving on. As you can see, we're driving on muddy gravel, which is a truck route for logging trucks. Well, one thing I gotta say, I wish I had a co-pilot. Ready for it? Are you ready for it? Alright, so this is just coming off that gravel road and mud. I haven't even seen the back of the car yet. Oh! Yeah. Everything I did to clean this car when I got it is a total redo now. See the emblem. Well, I'm going to take and clean the window so I can see out of it. Alright, so we're just stopped on the side of the highway here. Guy with that GMC truck there ran out of fuel. And people here have gas, so we're helping them out. So here I am in Grand Cache. Found the wash bay. And I'm going to clean the car a little bit just so it's not as bad. Mud will do some damage. I know you say, oh, why don't you wait till tomorrow and finish it up? I got nothing else to do. I might as well clean the car. Washing the car, grabbed a small bite, and now we're heading to the campground, and we'll go take a look at what showed up, and who all made it, who didn't, and hopefully everybody did. So we'll see what's all here. Now it looks like people are already set up for camping. Guys do is just set up camp either with their vehicle or a tent. I'm actually just going to sleep in my car. Went and washed the car, as you saw there. I spent quite a bit of time on it, just to get all the mud off before it got hard and caked on. Basically, underneath here, it's washed out most of it. Still some to clean out when I get back, but anyway, it's not all caked on there. So Chevy S10 there, it made it, and he washed it as well. Wow, what a truck that is. Oh, that's sweet. Little Geo made it. How was it on the roads with this car?
It was alright.
Yeah?
Jumps around quite a bit on the mud, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty nimble, so.
full throttle the whole way.
Yeah. That's good. Subaru made it. The old Big Lincoln made it. Of course, why wouldn't it? These are good cars. If you can afford the fuel mileage, they're a good car.
It's a very economical 302.
It's got a 302 in it?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Lost the muffler and lost overdrive, but
it gained
we
50
persevere.
Pounds, it gained 50 pounds of mud underneath the rear bumper.
Yeah.
If
Well, it
you
depends
look,
what you're going to do with the car afterwards. That could be beneficial.
Yeah.
Just look at the rear suspension. You can see the evidence of the extra mud.
Yeah, all the extra weight. Well, at least you made it.
Yeah.
It's good. You're having fun, right?
How's the Hudson?
Hudson's doing good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Always glad to see it.
Those are awesome cars. Of course it would make it. Nothing wrong with that. If I had a Miata, that's how I'd want it to be. This is Parkland Films. He washed his car and he made it. Washed the Blazer. If you want to check out his channel, he'll probably have a video on this whole process of putting it together and adventure as well. Imperial, it made it. What a beautiful car this is to see going down the road. I wish I would have got a picture of it muddy. It looked cool. But it looks good clean too. Yes. I love this car. It's great. What's the story behind this? Like, was it your dad's or did you buy it or?
No, a guy showed up in front of my shop with it on a trailer
Okay.
and wanted to know if I wanted to buy it.
Oh
And
wow.
of course I couldn't resist.
Well, no, you couldn't resist to buy that.
It had no motor in it.
Okay.
And then I had to track down the previous owners before that who had the motor.
So is
and
that a
get them out of it.
383
It's a
in there or
413 numbers
413?
matching.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's the same family of engine of like a
As
383.
It's a RB block.
So it's like the.
It's like a 440. Basically,
Like a 440.
It's a smaller 440.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing it out. It's a lot of fun having a car that you can take on roads like this.
Right.
Like, you know,
I don't feel
got a
bad-
lot of
I don't
cars
feel
you
bad
can't do that,
about
but
this.
this
Yeah,
is
right?
great. Like you can actually have fun with it. It's
Well, I got a handful of them I would never take.
and you
down
create
that,
and you create memories, right? Like it's fantastic.
Exactly.
So
It's going to be a week of cleaning.
yeah, for lack of filming today, there was just a lot of driving involved, and there wasn't very many stops. There was things you could take pictures of, but driving by myself, I wasn't able to navigate and drive at the same time. So having the lack of somebody with you really hurt that. It made it. Phoenix rises from the mud. Here, check this out. This is how caked with mud my car was. All inside everywhere. Right. So. That Phoenix skeleton, I didn't notice that before. They're cool. This car looks great dirty. Look at this. I'm with stupid. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, and the Pinto made it. Pinto made it.
Who was driving there? Were you drinking those old Milwaukees already or what? No.
Fuck, that car has such a narrow wheel stance, you know what I mean? I couldn't, if I want, and this runs, it puts me on.
So what happened here with this Pinto is their head gasket is not doing so well. So they're removing the thermostat now. That's what they're doing to try to, in hopes that it will stay cooler. So we'll see how that works out for them. The old van made it there.
Or those little ice cream shops.
Yeah, I prefer those.
Foothills Creamery.
Old Chevy van made it.
150 labor.
Go. There we go, Maverick. Are you gonna go wash it or?
Oh yeah, we'll wash it.
You're gonna go for dinner.
Why do I take the tat out?
Okay.
I posted some pictures for you.
Fantastic.
So what's in this? A Ford? Is it a Ford chassis?
So what?
So it's on a Ford chassis? Or?
Yep, 79 Ford motorhome.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. The old 64 Rambler made it. That's really good. I thought this one may have troubles. It was running pretty rough apparently. But it did okay. It got here. It did okay. These are tough old cars. Same with the Eldorado. Yeah, not much could go wrong with that as long as you can keep feeding gas. Keep feeding gas into it. It'll pretty much get you anywhere.
That's why.
Trying to.
Alright, the old
That's what
station
happened.
wagon made it.
When we first entered 40, we were in like a 7-car train, and we were at the back, and we were like, these guys are going so slow. Like, we're in a Subaru. We do racing events, like, we want to do 70, 80 minutes. And finally, it was a quick decision. We made a quick decision. We're like, we're going ahead of everyone.
and you were behind us, and I'm like, I really need to piss, but like I want to make some space so people
you
don't
guys
pass
took
us.
off.
So I
I
took
got-
off at like 130 down 40, and I'm like, oh, I've done 10 kilometers, 130. Like I should be able.
How'd the Hudson handle today?
It handled good. Handled good.
Happy with it?
Yeah, always am, yeah. All right, well, there you have it. It's the evening of day one of the Great Beater Challenge 2022. I'm going to get some shut-eye. A lot of people might be up partying, whatever, but I've been up since 4 o'clock. So, I'll see you tomorrow for part 2 of the Great Beater Challenge 2022 on the way home. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have yourself a great day.